Okay, TigerKing reached out to me and asked if I wanted to review a safe. And I said, sure, absolutely. If you want to send me a free safe, you can get a review. So they sent me this, and now they're going to get it. This is the PB4-F biometric handgun safe. And before I get into anything else, I need to address the bypass lock. This is yet another one of these cheap 7-pin tubular locks you have seen me pick before on camera. I've picked these open with tubular lock picks, and I have single pin picked these things, and I'm not going to waste my time or your time picking this one on camera. You know how the story goes. You know how it ends. This is a crappy lock. Moving on. This device is equipped with biometrics and a gas strut that grabs the lid and won't let it fly open. You have to manually pull it open. There's an LED that lights up the interior. And inside of here is the single most common spring release latching mechanism I come across. And it's terrible. To open this thing, I'm going to use a couple of screwdrivers. Like this. Now, what makes this thing terrible is not only that it can be popped open with a screwdriver. When you lock it up, it still functions. Here's what the latching mechanism looks like. It should be familiar if you've seen some of my other videos. I'll put it in the locked position. This wire right here is what the bypass cylinder is pushing down on. That's open. So now I will reassemble this and get on to the next security issue. Now at this point, you've already seen that this thing has plastic fittings, decorative pieces on the sides of it. And you might be thinking, I'm going to pry off one of these and then reach in from the side to press that release wire. Nope. What I'm going to do is pry off this little keypad fitting. It's just held in place by a couple of screws. And I think I ought to be able to get it off with this. Well, that's the end of that. And there are some holes, and there's some coat hanger wire. So I should be able to find that wire. You know, I may have broken this. Let me see if I did break it with the keys. Okay, I ruined it. Basically, what happened is I pried the lid open one too many times. But in principle, if you wanted to break into this and you didn't have a big enough screwdriver to pry the lid, you just have to pop this little plastic fitting off. And then you've got a multitude of holes. You can push in a piece of coat hanger wire and push down on that release wire that I showed you. But this thing is so flimsy and weak, it can't even hold up to a proper demonstration video. Bummer.